everyone, and welcome back to another Hamster637 stream, where today, it's Facecam. Finally, gosh, it has been too long, it has been a hot minute since our last Facecam stream. Welcome in everyone, welcome in Ghost. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday so far. Monday, fun day, as my professors say, but in reality, Monday is a fun day, actually, for me, because I get to stream, and that's always a fun day. But welcome in, welcome in. Also, a couple things you may notice. One, I don't have headphones on right now because, oh man, I've noticed recently there's a bit of a error with UPC in there. Oh, 20 group showers? 20 group showers in a row? Oh my god. Well done, Ghost, well done. And again, I say this every time someone does a streak, but with how not often I stream and how far and few in between my streams are, any streak in my community is amazing, outstanding. Like, you can, for other streamers, you can get a 20 stream streak in less than a month. For us, a 20 stream streak is like months on end, so congrats, that means a lot. What's wrong with your headphones? Nothing's wrong with my headphones, it's just that anytime I've worn headphones, the cable is too short. And so basically the headphone jack, I think maybe I'll just like move my PC forward, but it's too far away. It's in the corner of the table right now, and anytime I've worn headphones, like this isn't even wearing it properly, I have to wear it like this. But if I wear it like this, it's just, you know, but the headphone jack is a bit far away, so, and it's on, because the way the PC is set up with like the front facing me and the headphone jack and the like on power button side is on the right, and it's on the corner of the table, so I have to like reach around to get it. But then all my like oh, was that an ad? I didn't even notice. All the headphones I have aren't long enough, and you know, I have experience with things not being long enough, things of mine just not being adequate length, but like this is, come on, like look at this. How am I supposed to stream like this? How am I supposed to stream in these conditions? And I've tried literally all my headphones. I've tried this one. I've tried like a bunch of pair of earbuds I have. Nothing works. But who knows? Maybe one day I'll get wireless. No, probably not. But I think for now I'll just like flip this backwards, put like this. Then it's manageable. Then it works. It's all right. Also, you may notice a bit of a trim on the hair. Still messy as always, but shorter than it was. Shorter. I personally prefer it when it's longer. My like dream haircut is like long on the front and long and wavy and fluffy, and then a pretty short on the, like everywhere else. But it's kind of hard to do, so it's pretty short, and I'll grow into it literally, and it'll grow onto me. But that's that. Also, my hair is really messy today because of a reason that I will discuss further. You know what's not short? I don't. Ghost, please enlighten me, please. Fill me in with explicit detail of what is not short. But no, nonetheless, it's been another Monday. I mean, classes have been pretty easy. We're still rolling our way into it. Getting to know people. You know, Jim's been on 13 months is not short at all, Ghost. Oh, plop, 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 plop. Get longer, get longer, get longer, get longer. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish. But, oh my gosh, Ghost. Thank you so much for 13 months. Unlucky number. No, okay. 13 months. That's crazy. That's so crazy. First Panda last week, and now you. And now, oh gosh. 13 months. I mean, it's hard to put that into perspective, just how long that is. And that you've been, like, supportive and consistent through all that time. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Wow, wow, wow. So, and I'm glad you still stuck around, to be honest, for this long. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you have been enjoying your stay, and you can only get longer from here. Support you. No, not in a million years. Yeah, who would do such a thing? Does not make any logic or reason. But either way, yeah. Short hair, messy hair, usually looks better than this. The reason it looks really really like flat and not great today is because I got peer pressured into being a part of intramurals at school today. And if you guys don't know, intramurals are like sports or fitness kind of like games that take place every now and then on campus that anyone can join. They're not like varsity or like teams where you have to like sign up and be a member. Intramurals are just like community sports basically for everyone who wants to play. So for example, I do intramurals every now and then just for some active like motion if I have nothing better to do. And it's good. Sports are fun. Some sports are more fun than others, personally. But today, I got peer pressured into playing, what was it, Frisbee, Ultimate Frisbee, for like 2 hours. And let me just say, I did not expect Frisbee to be such, like, endurance-based activity. It is so hard. It's because, basically, you know how, like, soccer, people are just running back and forth, tossing the ball. It's like that, except instead of a soccer ball, you have a Frisbee. People are running back and forth across the field, or in our case, the gym, and just throwing the Frisbee around and around. And, you know, all you can do is follow the Frisbee or get in a good position. So you're running so much, and I was exhausted. It was literally like most of those 2 hours, I was just running and jogging back and forth, back and forth. It wasn't even like a sport for me. It was, I mean, it was fun. I still enjoyed it. Got a few goals. No one was tracking points because it was just intramurals. But I'd say we won. No, I'm kidding. It was fun. It was really fun. But yeah, I'd never expected Ultimate Frisbee to be such a cardiovascular required game. It's crazy. I haven't played that in years. Yeah, crazy. Ayo? Who'd have thought? But yeah, still getting things set up. Still getting things all good and dandy. Good news, I played Lethal Company for the first time yesterday. I downloaded it. Also, Ghost, if I don't have your Steam friend code, please bring it to me. Okay. But I played Lethal Company for the first time yesterday, just on my own. I wasn't like playing a game or anything. I just got in so I would know the controls. So I went in. There was this like manual or thing on the table, or on like the table of the ship, that told you all the controls, all the instructions, all like the definitions of all like the scary things. And I still don't have a great grasp on everything, but so you pop your own cherry. I mean, I guess if you have to word it in that way, sure. I popped my own LC cherry. I deflowered myself. Goodness. But yeah, I just got in, just made sure I knew the controls, set up any settings that I would need for Friday, because I don't want to show up and just have everything unprepared. So I just got into... This is an ad. I've heard this before. Okay. But I just got in to test everything out, play a few rounds on my own or in some like public lobbies, and it was fun. It was really good. It was interesting. I died every time. There was this one time when I was with another guy because I was in a public lobby, and we found a mask. And at this point, you guys probably can know what the mask does in Lethal Company. I didn't know what it did, so I got the mask. I was like, "Ooh, cool mask! I should wear it." And I wore it. I put it on. I covered it, and I did it again. And I was like, "Huh, cool." And the guy who I was with, he was like, "No, don't do that." And I was like, "What? Nothing's happening. I'm just wearing the mask. It's a really cool like gesture mask." And then, you know, I lived and learned per se. I put it on again after like 3 times of taking it on and off, and you know, I fell victim to the mask's properties. I got control of the mask, and then I killed everyone else. Then there was, I became the villain. I put on the mask, and I wear a mask with a smile for hours at a time, literally. But I put it on, and I got taken over, per se. Became like a zombie, and then killed everyone else. And I thought they were gonna live, because there was one person who was literally on the ship, and still I got them right before they were about to leave, and I was like, no, I'm so sorry. But it was, you know, died and learned. Not lived and learned, died and learned. But at least it's a game, so I can die and I can try again. But it was fun. Honestly, Lethal Company is a great game. And this was my first... Dude, I can't possibly describe how fun it is to play a game without lag. I'm being honest. Every single time I played a Steam game, no matter what it is, even if it's like the most like point and click, kind of slow, like tiny game adventure that you've ever seen before, it always lagged because I played on my laptops, on my old PC, on my old setup, and it would always lag, no matter what. But this was the first time I played like a semi-heavy game, to what I consider a semi-heavy game, without a single bit of lag, not a single delay, no any tech issues. It was perfect. It was surreal because the graphics were beautiful, because I could have it on like full 60 FPS, and like the voice talking was clean, the movement was clean, the inputs were not delayed. It was amazing. It's so crazy to me how someone can do that, because I've lived my whole life living in like 1 FPS gameplay. So it was amazing. It was an experience, and I can't wait to play all my other Steam games, or all the other games on my wishlist, or do more collabs without lag. I can't wait. It's also funny when you don't know and teleport a masked player back to the ship. Right, that would be funny. I haven't gone to that point yet. I only played a bit. I think the only thing we bought was walkie-talkies, was what we could afford, because I kept dying and I kept like messing it up for everyone else, because this was my first time playing, so I had to learn all the controls. I was asking a lot of questions. I'm gonna ask a lot of questions on Friday probably. But it was fun. It was great, and I can't wait to do it again. And now my friends IRL are pestering me to play with them, because they all have Lethal Company and they're all addicted to it. But I am a busy bee. Oh, and you'll need to download Thunderstore so you load mods. I gotta try mods. But before I download any mods, I'd like to just see what the actual base game is like. You know. And just try and test it out. But there are some mods that my friends have that I would also like to test out, if you know what I mean. There's some really interesting ones out there that I can't wait to play. Want me to share a mod pack for Friday? You could. I don't think I'll be able to play it on Friday, but any mod pack that's fun, I'd love to hear about. Lethal Company is so much fun, dude. Literally, Viking, it is crazy fun. Even just playing it for the first time, I realized just how fun it is. And the thing is, I realized when I played it for the first time that it's actually a horror game. I am terrible with horror. There have been times when I got separated from the group, and there was this thing, I think they called it the Bracken, if I recall correctly. There was this one scenario where I was separated from the group. I was in this dark hallway, right? And there was like the jump, from the bridge to the bridge, where like you can have to jump. And I was like, no, I can't make that jump. So I turned around, and my only exit was covered by the Bracken. And at this point, I didn't know how to deal with him. I thought if I looked at him too long, it's like an Enderman, that I'd just die. So I thought my only option was to make the jump, or try and make the jump. And I was so scared. I got like, he was right there, and my vision was blurry, and it was terrible. And I turned around, I went for the jump, and I didn't make it. I died. I missed the jump, and I was the last person alive at that point. I didn't realize, and then everyone died, and I was so sad. But yeah, scary. I think the Bracken is definitely scary, dude. Whenever those, I don't know, the bugs, whenever they go on your head out of nowhere, and just like your vision is blocked, it is so scary. I like, my heart was racing. But now I realize, because that's kind of what's fun about horror games, about Lethal Company. Like, it gets you excited. It's wow. But I also realized it sucks being dead. I hate being dead. I'm just sitting there alone, like in the dead lobby, and I'm just like waiting for everyone else to finish. It's so sad. But I mean, it's so fun, yeah. Also, welcome in Viking, and welcome in Dingus. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday so far. Monday fun day. Hope you've been eating well, sleeping well, taking care of yourself. Viking, I hope you've been well. It's a pleasure to see you again, Matt. And I hope your dog's been well. I hope life's been going well. I hope you're having an amazing day so far. But yeah, so much fun. Yeah, I love nuts. Good luck. Thank you so much. I also love nuts. And, you know, to be a part of this community, loving nuts is, what I like to say, mandatory. The graphics are quite goofy, but there are so many real screamers. Literally, dude, the first time I saw people running in front of me, it was so funny. Their running animation is so silly, and I love it whenever the group just gets around and they just start dancing or like pointing at each other. It's amazing. It's so funny. But yeah, the graphics are crazy. With these ads. Brackens aren't that bad. I haven't experienced many monsters. I think so far I've experienced the Bracken, the spider, that like small cockroaching, and I found one loot bug, and the loot bug terrified me. I was so scared. I ran away. But then everyone else was just like staring at it like, oh, so cute, loot bug. And I was like, what are you guys doing? But apparently it's not hostile if you give it a loot, if you give it an item. So that's cool. I love it. I hate thumpers. What are thumpers? I'm not familiar with that. Gotta watch them ceilings. On the ceilings? I gotta get on the treadmill? Of course, yeah. Do that. Hope you've been well too, man. Have you played on the higher level planets yet? I have not. The ones where you have to like pay to go there, I have not. But because when I was with them, since I was new, I just asked if we could just like do the basics first, you know, do the easier maps, so I can get a hold of things. Then they told me about like how to use the access terminal, what the weather conditions mean, and then on our last game they took me to a place that was an eclipse. And at this point, I had no idea what an eclipse was. Apparently, it makes the monsters harder, or like it allows monsters to spawn earlier, I think. And we died instantly. Like the moment we didn't even make it inside the building, and we just died. It was crazy, but yeah, it's very hard. I want to try the harder ones though. I need to try Leave the Company. I've just been too lazy. It's a fun game, honestly. I don't know why I've held off for so long. I just thought for the longest time it was like, oh, it's just another Phasmophobia clone, or like, it's not my type of game. But now that I play it, like, it is so fun. I was so silly. I had not even tried it, and I judged it, but it's so good. It's really fun. Oh, dude, one of the enemies on the higher end planets is freaking insane. Oh, please tell me about it. It is so scary. Yeah, on Eclipse, monsters will spawn from the start. God, it's scary. I'm bad with horror games. Like, I realize now how easily I get jump scared. Like, my heart is racing, and I'm like clutching my chest, like, oh, it's goodness. Yeah, this was hard. But yeah, really fun. I didn't get too much into it. There was, when we went on, I died so often. When we went on the, like the planet where you sell the stuff, I remember I clicked the button a lot and I died. So that's what someone told me to do. And I still knew it was a meme, but I thought I'd do it anyway, so I just rang the bell many times and got eaten. But yeah, I think there was also that like, I think if I recall from what I died from like falling in holes, from the bracken, from either the spider, or there was another bug that like jumped on your head. I forgot what it was called. And then also there was one time when I died from the beehives, because I didn't even know beehives could kill you. Apparently they're electric. Of course they are. But yeah, I died from that. That's scary. Because literally my friend said, oh yeah, you can go collect the beehive so we can sell it. And I was like, oh amazing, I'll go get it. And then I died. I wanted to reach out to you and Panda about maybe doing a collab, playing it sometime, but I've been busy. No, I completely get that. I know Panda has been busy as well, living life. For me, I'd be down. Yeah, I'd love to do a collab. I'm actually going to be doing a Leave the Company collab this Friday. Just a mini one, just nothing too like formal. But we're going to be having fun, playing some games with some friends, and playing Leave the Company then. And then I honestly probably do quite a few more Leave the Company meetups or collabs over the coming months, because it's such a fun game and I'd love to play it with friends. Also, I've never, like, now that I'm on a new setup, I want to do more collab games, so I hope so. Treadmill acquired. Acquired? Did you take it with you? Goodness. Mounted. What does that mean? I'll play with you, Viking? Yeah, I'll play with... You know, yesterday I was playing by myself. Playing with myself, I say. What? Leave the Company by myself. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's a great collab game. And there's a bunch of collab games out there that I've always... This is Splatoon, I think. There's a bunch of collab games out there that I've wanted to play that I just haven't gotten the chance because... You know, life. Don't say that. No, believe me, Viking. I know you haven't seen many of the streams lately, but the things I say are not the best. You're in the Discord server, right? So you can see like the Clips channel and see all the shenanigans I get up to and all the clips. You are in the Discord server, right? Yeah. But yeah, I mean the stuff I say, whew. You know, with context it's not the worst, but then Ghost, he clips it and most of the time it's out of context, so you know, it's not... my online footprint is not the greatest. I'm so glad you upgraded computer. I'm so glad you upgraded my computer. By the way, Viking, if you didn't know, Ghost, if you didn't see my recent tweet, I got a new PC, custom built, put together by that guy right there, that one in chat, the blue one, Blue Ghost _ Texas, and it's amazing. It looks so great. He got me gamer subs as well, which is anime girl thighs. I can't wait to see what it tastes like. I haven't tried it yet. I will let you guys know if I ever try any new flavors. But the PC is amazing. Everything runs fast. Everything runs smoothly. I'm going to be able to play games on stream for the first time, like real games, without lag, without scuff, without delay, without crashes, and I'm so excited. So excited. Don't worry, I'm on the treadmill, so I can't clip, but I'm keeping timestamps. What? No, that's crazy. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I have to start uploading VODs to the VOD channel starting from the last stream, because now streams are high quality. I am trying to get set up for possibly streaming again this October. That would be great. I would definitely collab with you if you do stream, play some games together. I remember you used to play, what was that one, like, forest game? It was the game where you were in the forest. Also, yeah, I saw a big shout out Blue Ghost. The GOAT! Giga Chad! Insane. Crazy. Val. I thought you were going to say Valorant. I was like, oh. Valgear. Valgear? Is that the forest game? I'm not familiar. Valheim. What? Okay. I was going to say Valgear. Like, that's a person. Valheim. Oh, I think yeah. Right. Yes. I remember this. You know what I remember most? What I remember vividly is when you played Pixelmon, and oh god, your commentary was top notch, peak commentary. I think Viking, he's a great content creator, great speaker, and you can create many funny moments out of moments that wouldn't usually be funny. So Pixelmon commentary was by far my favorite, but Valheim, very cool, very fitting to play. Okay, let's see. Sorry, my keyboard is Icelandic and autocorrects to a weird thing sometimes. Icelandic keyboard? Huh? What are the differences? Because I can't imagine having a keyboard in another language. I've never seen a keyboard other than I think Toma's that has characters other than English on it. You know, that's something I never thought about. Do French people have like French keyboards? Are there like keyboards of other languages? No, right? Wait. How have I'm like trying to think of something. I've never seen a keyboard in another language. That's kind of crazy. God, my hair's so messy today. I'm sorry in advance. Don't look at me. Okay, differences include characters like those. Stuff like that. Ham thinks mod check. Yes, I do think, believe it or not. Oh my god. that reminds me of I have this picture from like a few years ago. Several years ago actually, where I was like at this park bench in front of a lake, and I took a picture because I was feeling myself. I thought, hey, this is a pretty sight, I should take a picture. I'm getting so many ads. I'm about to switch to BGM. Goodness gracious. There we go. Okay, but I took this picture, and before my hairstyle was like this, I always used to put it up, like wave it up and back, not like slicked back, but like up and back, so my whole forehead would be shown. And there was this one picture I have that is like the most like 5 head picture ever, because my like head is fully, my forehead is just huge forehead, and the picture is angled so perfectly that it just accentuates it, and it looks, oh gosh, back then I thought, oh, mwah, perfect picture, I look amazing. And now I'm looking back at it and I'm like, oh my god, what was I thinking? But it was a fun time. But yes, there is a brain in there somewhere. And of course it autocorrects to Icelandic. That makes sense. That's all good. Gee whiz. But I did have a topic for today's stream. Believe it or not. I did have a topic of discussion for today's stream. Or like a main thing, and then we can branch off from that topic. But I want to get into that. I feel that I am very 5-head when I put my hair up into a ponytail. I can bet. That's why like my dream hairstyle is like, I don't know if you guys know the anime Trigun. There's this one anime called Trigun. Let me see if I can find it. And they made a new one, Trigun. There's this one guy here. This one. Wait, I should just. You know what? What am I doing? I'm pulling up the image on another laptop so I can bring it up and show it to you guys. I forget that my PC is so good, like now, that I can, like this setup can allow me to pull up pictures without it lagging, because that's what I used to do whenever I couldn't pull up pictures. I just pull it up on my laptop and then show you guys the whole laptop. But now I can just pull up images without it lagging. Oh, man, okay, give me a second. Let me pull up, because I think there's the main character, Vash. His hair in the new Stampede is like exactly what, like not exactly, but close to what I'd love to have. Let me share my screen actually. Actually, I don't know if I can do it. Oh hell yeah. I'm trying to find a good image. Where is the image? Wait, 1 second. Okay, I'm still getting used to this whole setup, but 1 second. Sure. I can do this. I have to live and learn. Pictures. Save it there. And then image. Pictures. Where is it? What? I can't. Okay. This is silly. But, like this is what I'm talking about. You see that? Gosh, I feel so silly. Like this kind of hairstyle. It's so cool. And it's so different too from the original Trigun, which I noticed and I was like, huh. But it's amazing anime. Highly recommend. But, the original and Stampede are amazing. So good. So good. Oh, Karma! I just got out of the biggest dust bunny out of my mouse. Oh, out of my house, I assume. Welcome in, Karma! Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday so far. Hope you've been eating well, sleeping well, taking care of yourself. Good to see you! Welcome in, welcome in. Today we are chatting, but I do have a specific topic to chat about later on. Earlier we were talking about my first time playing Lethal Company. I downloaded it and I got on just for an hour or two, just to test the waters per se, you know, get familiar with the controls, with the settings, with the main basics of the game, just so on Friday I'm not like completely out of the blue. But yes, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, a hot haircut? It's not good at all. It's so short and it's so messy today because I was playing sports today. I was playing Ultimate Frisbee for like 2 hours, and if you guys don't know, Ultimate Frisbee is just like running back and forth. It's just a lot of running and it made me very sweaty and I didn't get a chance to shower yet. So very messy, very short, but it's good. I mean, I'll grow into it. It'll be fine. It's like the classic meme where you get a haircut and the barber asks, "So how is it?" And you're like, your whole life is ruined. It looks terrible. It's disgusting. You hate it. Oh, it looks great. Yeah, it's amazing. Exactly what I wanted. Like it's just like that kind of, you know, it's the it is what it is mentality. You assume wrong. I'm cleaning the insides of my mouse because the scroll wheel was stuck. Oh, like your actual mouse. Oh my gosh. I thought you meant like the rodent mouse. The insides of my mouse because the scroll was stuck right, and you know what? I assumed wrong. That's why you don't assume. The difference between a good haircut and a bad haircut is about 2 weeks. I agree. I completely agree. It takes a few weeks to settle in to the new haircut. You know, I remember when I was young, I used to get haircuts like every 6 months, and I'd literally go from having this huge bush of hair on my head to a buzz cut. That was my haircut. This was when my dad cut my hair. I literally, that's what I asked for. I said, okay, it's been 6 months. My hair is super long. Take it all off. And to be honest, it was of course it was terrible. Like going from super long hair to buzz cut is not the best. But one thing that was great about it was just the feeling of like getting all that weight off your head. It's insane. It's undescribable. Like being free of being like, showers are so much easier. Drying your hair is so much easier. Like you don't have so much pressure and having to like comb your hair, make yourself look pretty, or be self-conscious. But you're still self-conscious because you have no hair. It's an experience, I'd say. I only clean the insides of rodents after. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure what you mean by that. That's crazy. Whew. But yes, I hope you guys enjoy today. But yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, that's my like dream hair is that like fluffy and long and soft looking on the top, and then like kind of short around everywhere else. But what I hate are perms. Those broccoli head looking. No, I'm kidding. Okay. But dude, back in high school and back in middle school especially, the amount of kids that had perms was out of control. It was off the charts. And every time I went to the weight room at that school, I would just see this flock of trees. No, not trees. But, dude. And then it's always those people with a perm that are like ego lifters, and they don't. That's why I never liked going to like school weight rooms, and that's why I always went to the gym at like midnight, because I unintentionally like judge other people's form when I work out, and that's why I go to the gym when there's nobody there, because I can really like focus. But I'm always like, no, you're hurting yourself doing this, or no, you're not suboptimal, or like something like that. But I don't know. Everyone has their own preferences. Maybe some people look good with perms, and maybe some people actually genuinely love them, and maybe they train properly. So, you know, it's not one size fits all for sure. But you know, I've had to experiment. Like everyone has to learn their style, what fits them, what suits them over the years. Everyone has that phase, that like in between where they're still figuring out what their sense of fashion is, what their style is. And I definitely had that. I've gone through many, I wouldn't say phases, but adjustments, like slight adjustments here and there. Trying new jackets, trying new clothes, trying new glasses, trying new, like, do I look good with nail polish? Do I look good with makeup? I don't. Do I look good with this hairstyle? Do I look good with longer or shorter hair? Like, do I look good with a trench coat? No, I don't, by the way. Like, those kind of just tests. Would you look at my form? Gladly. I'd help you with your form. I'd work in with you. Oh gosh, the things I would do to you. I'm kidding. That's wild. But no, I love like judging people's form. Like the thing I want to go into is related to like helping people with their form. Huh? That's crazy. Okay. You look good in nothing. That's the goal. You know, people train, people work out because they want to be strong. People train because they want to impress people. I train to look good naked. No, I'm kidding. I work out. Train. Some guys, they train hard. Some guys, they hardly train. Me, I train to make guys hard. Yes, that is true. That is factual. Okay, I'm kidding. I stole that. I saw a meme like that. I've seen so many memes like that where like, you know, some guys, they train hard. Some guys, they hardly train. Some guys, they train to make guys hard. And that's the category I'm in. I'm kidding. And some train hard. Wait. Oh my gosh, the comma. Some train while hard. That's crazy. I had stopped using my favorite wristband because it was getting tight on my wrist. And today I tried it and it fits again. Can we get some claps in chat for Karma? We love things fitting correctly. We love things that didn't fit before fitting again. Like this shirt. This shirt does not fit me. Can I show you guys a secret? Can I show you guys a personal kind of like embarrassing thing? I about this shirt. So, you know, it looks like it looks okay. Look, you know, it looks form-fitting for me. In reality, the truth is, if you guys notice, I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Unfortunately, I've outgrown this shirt quite a bit, and it ripped. I was like, sniff, so, shush, down, goodness, not for free. That's why I was nervous to show it, because I knew, oh my gosh. But it ripped, and because I was like reaching up, and it got a bit too tight, so I had to like sew it together again. And that's what, oh my god, my shoes, I haven't posted that yet. A few days ago, I don't know if you guys have seen my shoes before, but shoes are expensive. So I usually try to make shoes last for as long as possible, and that's much longer than people think. I only ever have like 1 or 2 pairs of shoes at one time, and one of them is usually like snow boots. But I've had this pair of shoes for a few years. The entire sole of the shoe fell off, and you know what I did? I glued it back on. And after that, after the glue came off, I sewed it back on. I had the most like rusty, shredded, sewn on looking shoe you've ever seen. And there were like parts coming off that were white because the outside of the shoe is black. I colored it in with black marker, the spots that were white. That's how much I try and make shoes last. But a few days ago, the shoes, they finally came out of commission. They completely just fell apart, and I took some pictures, and I'll be posting that on Twitter sometime eventually soon. Because, God, they... Oof. And it was in the middle of my, like, dance practice, too. It was crazy. You can sew? To an extent. My mother, she taught me, like, a lot of things in life. How to cook, how to, like, sew, how to, clean and, like, put the dishes away. Because... I don't know if I mentioned it, but for my entire life, I've never had, like, a working dishwasher. My only dishwasher is these, are my hands. So our dishwasher in our house, before, like, when it came to this house, it never worked. So right now, it's just, like, storage, right? So we wash dishes by hand. I learned how to do that. And I learned how to sew from her. And it's not, I don't know anything, like, well about sewing. All I know is, like, very simple how to use, like, the needle or how to use the machine. So I can, like, kind of sew, but I'm not good at it. Can you post your poor shoeless feet? Oh, man. Man, I'd love to, but not for free. Not for free. To really drive the point across, you know? You've got a point. You've got a point. You know, I can show you guys what I'm working with now. My shoes came off, and now I only have bare feet. I've always had a working dishwasher, or else she'd be... Misogyny in my chat. I won't allow it. No, I'm kidding. That's wild. That's a wild message. I've seen those memes before. They're like, honey, the dishwasher's not working. Let me see your hands. The dishwasher looks fine to me. And it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's wild. But anyway, I've sewn ripped pants. Oh, that reminds me of the SpongeBob song. With a fool who went and ripped his pants. Oh man, great song, great song. Okay, talking about SpongeBob, actually, that brings a point up to me. So you guys know that I'm doing the SpongeBob musical and Mr. Krabs, right? Recently, we've gone to the point of the show of rehearsals. There's one song in the SpongeBob musical called "Daddy Knows Best." And you want to know who that daddy is referring to in that song? It's Krabs. It's me. So basically, in the show, I have a daughter, Pearl, right? And throughout the entire show, she never calls me like Krabs or Dad. She's calling me Daddy throughout the entire show. She's like, but Daddy, I need to go shopping, or like this and that. And then usually it's like sprinkled here and there, and of course it's a bit weird, but I mean, being called Daddy is not something I'm used to, aside from being called it by other men. So, you know how it is. But now we're in the part of the musical where the whole song is her calling me daddy and like asking to like go see a boy band or go shopping, and I'm like, and I have to refer to myself as daddy as well. So it's a bit weird, honestly, but I mean it's fine. But yeah, daddy knows best. Daddy knows best. Gosh. Yeah, it's me. I'm daddy. Big dad. Big D. Don't know. Not big D. Small D. Lil D. Call me Little D. Because it's true. Okay, but just a tangent there. Okay, but how far are we? Almost an hour in. Let's get to my topics. I had a topic for today's stream. We went completely off the rails. Goodness. Yeah, I've never understood that as a sexual thing. It's so freaking cringe. It is not usual, but, you know, theater kids, they hear daddy and they start cackling. There's a clip bot, we should get it. I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean by clip bot? How does it work? Does it just, whenever it hears like a sus word, it clips? What? How does a clip bot work? I do not understand. You type clip and it creates a clip. Oh, I thought it just like, it's a bot that runs and it just clips whenever. Okay. That's cool. And also, no. Because that gives too much power to you guys. And you already have enough, believe me. I'm the only bot here, Match Collab. You could be, honestly, with how much clips you create. And honestly, I appreciate it. I've shown my friends almost every clip of yours. And they enjoy it. Because a lot of them can't watch streams. So every time I call them, or every time we're on a group chat, I always show them the clips, and I'm like, look, funny stream, and they're like, what are your streams consisting of? Like, what do you do on your streams? And I'm like, I have to like reiterate, I have to tell everyone again and again, that these clips are taken out of context. The vast majority of my streams are normal. I'm normal, but the clips are not. The clips are of when I make slight lapses in my judgment. I can't clip. I'm fixing my house. Oh, my mouse. Sorry, I keep fixing my mouse. Grr, grumble, grumble. He hates me. If the chat box loses focus, I'm dead. Good luck. People cry. Fun. I won't add ham to my compilation vid. What? No. No. Oh, I'm so sad. I can cry. I'm so sad I forgot to cry. But, yeah. Okay, let me get to the topic now. Grr. You guys are distracting me too much. Kidding. Whew. I put lemon in my water today, and God, that is strong. That is citrusy. Okay. But the topic for today's stream, I'd say, or not a topic, but something I did want to chat about with you guys is games. Now that Steam is an option to play games on stream, today we gotta choose some games to play. So, from someone who does not play games often to you guys who I assume have played quite a few games in their time, I would love recommendations. I would love suggestions of games that you think would be fun to play on stream. Something popular you've seen before, something trending, something you think is a fun, short, sweet story game, something that is a bit more linear than open world, something that you think would be interactive and not repetitive, not like grindy. So if you guys have any recommendations, if you look through your Steam library right now and look for games that you think would be fun, let me know. Tetrio? Oh, you're right. Wow. Yeah, because I remember I tried is the key word, playing Tetrio on stream a long time ago, and of course, did not work, but I guess now it would, right? You know what? You're right. I think maybe I should play Tetrio. The problem is, I have a keyboard right now, and playing Tetrio on keyboard is a lot harder than on a laptop, but that's an excuse. I'm sure I'd still be fine. I haven't played in so long, though. I think the last time I played is when I played in that tournament, Karma. Not a tournament, but like this Tofi stream. I still want to play Tetrio with Hiyumi someday. because I've heard she's really good. So, Abyss School. Let me actually open up Steam right now so I can save these, and also like show you guys my Steam library. See, let me show you guys what I have cooking, what options are already available. So give me a second. Give me one moment. Among Us. Imagine playing Among Us in 2024. That would be crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. I was lucky actually. I got Leave the Company. It was on sale. It was on 30% off. That's cool. Okay, you said what was it? Abyss School? Let me look at that. Abyss School. Oh, I've heard of it. Wait, no, I think I know what this is. I've seen Buff Pup playing this. Oh, okay. Ghost. I'm not so sure about this. I've seen there's some interesting scenes in this game. I'm not so sure if I can play this. I'm kidding. You can get a low profile keyboard if you like the laptop feel. Really? I did not know that. There's some good $12 Dell keyboards like that. Really interesting. $12. That's cheap. Yeah. Wow. But if you want a mechanical one, mine is around $80. Also low profile. That's a low profile for a keyboard. Sheesh. Thank you. God, I'm not playing Abyss School. I've seen this. There's one scene, isn't there, where she's just crawling like through a tiny hole, and then all you get is like a back shot, or panty shot, I should say. And then there's that one Lavore monster. No, we're not doing Abyss School. Any other recommendations? And if you guys have any other ideas, let me show you guys what I have in my Steam library. I don't know if I should just like share my screen. I don't think I have anything sus in my thing. Can I share my Steam screen? Should I share my Steam screen? Yep, share it. Okay. Low profile means short keys, not low price. Got it. Okay. Okay, sorry. I thought... Oof. Okay, let me share it. There it is. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure everything is safe. Okay. Whoa, that's a big screen. Okay, so these are my games. I'll scroll for you guys, but let's look through them together, shall we? So, a lot of them are just like free-to-play, kind of like indie games that I thought were fun, because to be completely honest, Lethal Company was the very first time I ever spent money on Steam. It was my first ever transaction on Steam, getting Lethal Company. So before that, I just played free games, I played indie games, I played like some pretty like fun ones, like, you know, like visual novel type stuff. Or if anyone was kind enough to gift games, I also played those. Can you sort by playtime? Sure. Alphabetical number of machines. Hours played. Okay. I played DDLC for 34 hours? Jesus. That did not seem like I played it for that long. Okay, but you know what? Let's go through this, shall we? From alphabetical. So we have Among Us. Great, Among Us. Good collab game. This Byphase, it's really pretty. It's just like a puzzle game. Brawlhalla, my friends really enjoy this. Children of Silent Town, this is a prologue, so it's like a teaser for a bigger game. It's really interesting, really stylized. Cooking Companions, this is a great like kind of horror game, appetizer edition, which means it's a free-to-play version. Really cool, really mini horror game, great story, great lore. I know MatPat really likes that. The Plus version free on Epic. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna save that right now so I don't forget. I remember you mentioned that. Let me write that down because I really do want to get the Plus version. To be honest though, the Plus version, it's not very different from the original. I mean, you just get some like extra lore content, but the game play is quite similar, isn't it? Plate Up looks fun. Plate Up, yes. Is that like that's like the yeah? I think you know. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Cooking Pens. We have Crab Game, of course, really fun. Have not played much of it, but because it lags so much. But I think these days I can play it more. DDLC, of course, love that. Friendly Fire, cute little like platformer indie game, really nice. Garfield Kart, I got this gifted. It was quite fun to play with. I gotta play more of this. Golf with Friends, love Golf with Friends. I remember this is the game me, Panda, and Viking actually played when we collabed. It was one of the games, and it was so much fun. I won, of course, totally. If anyone says otherwise, they're lying. Golf with Friends was really fun. And I want to play more of this. I really want to play more of this now that I can play without lag. Helltaker, I loved Helltaker. Such a fun game. Such a great puzzle game. I don't know if there's like a sequel. I love the artist. I love the creator. He's great. Jump King, I got this gifted from Panda. I've tried it once and never tried it again because God knows there's no shot that I'm gonna be able to play it. You know what? I could do this for a stream. Honestly, I probably will, because I don't want to like not use Panda's gift. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw, but this is a really fun game and I gotta try it. I don't know, probably around 3 extra roots. Oh, 3 extra roots. I forgot about that, yeah. Killer Love, just another like just visual novel. It's pretty cool. It's like about you get amnesia and then you wake up and then you have these 2 girls. Both of them claim the same thing, but then one of them is like a killer, and you have to decide like which one is telling the truth. It's pretty cool. Left on Red, Story of My Life. It's another like it's a very stylized. This one actually really cool. Let me actually click on this. The gameplay. I'm not sure if I can find a video of the gameplay. Okay, I don't know if I can find a video of gameplay. The gameplay is really cool. It's like a platformer, and you're jumping across like messages. But sometimes a new platform doesn't appear because the person doesn't reply, and it's a pretty interesting story. Leave the company. Definitely love this. Gonna play it much more. Little Red Riding. This is a very like platformer indie game. Pretty cool. It's like a mini horror. It's very nice. It's very nice. It's like Little Red Riding Hood if it was a horror game or horror story. Do you have a VNDB account? It's like Mal, but for visual novels. I don't even have Mal. I probably should, but I don't. VNDB. That's interesting. I've actually never heard of that before, but it seems interesting. Visual novels are quite fun. Missed Messages. This is again another visual novel. Who'da thunk? But it's pretty cool. It's like a point and click almost, and there's like a hidden story if you play enough of it. Mitoza. This one is super weird. This one is very odd, very like stylized, very abstract, I would say. Like you can see this right here. Like basically you start out from a seed and then you eventually grow to become like bigger. But the things you turn into are very weird. Pandemic Love, another visual novel. I loved the style of this game, and there's so many routes and choices and like art and characters you could go for. It's pretty cool, and I really like the style. Pico Park, another gift by Panda. I need to play this. This is 100% gonna be a collab game, because I've never played. I literally look. You can see I played 1 minute of it because I had nobody to play with, and also did lag quite a bit on my laptop. But hopefully now it doesn't lag. Samsara Room, another like this is more of like a puzzle game, point and click like puzzle, trying to figure out like kind of like an escape room almost. Stardew Valley. I have Stardew Valley? I didn't even realize I downloaded this. I guess I have Stardew Valley. I should play this. Stumble Guys. DP, fun. Tabletop Simulator. This one is really fun. It's really nice. And Tukoni, another like very stylized adventure game. Do I not have Fall Guys? Oh wait, no, I think Fall Guys was on Epic. Yeah. But these are my games. Not a ton, but they count. They count. Scary. Okay, jump scare. Whew. But yeah, so those are my games for now. A few of them look like stuff we can play for collabs, you know, Among Us, Crab Game, Garfield Kart, Golf with Friends, and then there are others that we can do for like streaming, for like Jump King, like Pico Park, another collab game, Leave the Company, Stardew Valley. I gotta play that. I should play that on stream. I've never played that. Tabletop Simulator. I used to play D&D with friends on that. Stumble Guys, You know, stuff like that. Also, what was that one you mentioned before? You said Plate Up, I think? Yeah, Plate Up. Let me look at that. Plate Up. That's the collab game, right? The collab cooking game. Plate Up. Right, yeah, I've seen this before. Oh yeah, this is what Toma and Suko and Coco played. Yeah. Very cool. Alright, the best free visual novel of all time is Katawa Shoujo. If you like visual novels, you should play it. Katawa Shoujo. Interesting. I do enjoy visual novels. That's, during the pandemic, that's literally the only thing I played, because I was just alone and had Steam with me, so I played games. That was my first time playing Steam games, like DDLC, and then getting like a huge crush on Monica, and like visual novels, like all that fun stuff. Katawa Shoujo. Is it on Steam? Is it on Steam? Okay, I don't think it, I don't see it on Steam. Maybe I spelled that correctly. One time it won Best Original English VN of all time. Goodness. Wow, okay, yeah, that does seem quite good. Sons of the Forest would also be a fun collab. Sons of the Forest. I think I've heard of this one before. Sons of the Forest. Yes, oh gosh, I know this. Oh, I think this is this not what Viking and like DeVito and other people play? This is scary. Gosh. Worrying, but I'm not the best with horror games. Hola. Welcome in, Lucy. Oh, what a nice name. Welcome in, Lucy. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday so far. Hope you're eating well, sleeping well, taking care of yourself. My name is Hamster. Today, we are having a chatting stream. Welcome in. Thank you for dropping by. Currently, we are discussing some game ideas to play for future streams, because recently I came into possession of a brand new PC setup, and now I'm able to play like Steam games without it lagging my stream. So right now we're discussing any possible Steam games to play. So if you have any games that you think would be fun to watch on stream, please feel free to share. And yeah, can I get a warm welcome for Holy? Welcome in. Or for Lucy, sorry. For Lucy, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, it was written by 4chan users. Then it has to be good. Oh, keep forgetting to ask. Is the computer quiet for you? It is almost dead silent. If I listen very closely, I can hear slight whirring of the fans, but it is night and day compared to my old PC. I don't know if you guys remember my old PC. The fans used to sound like jet engines. Oh my gosh, it was not quiet at all, but these ones, wow, silent, very, very, very quiet. So maybe yes. I'm not sure I downloaded from 4chan. Okay, let me search it up just so I don't forget. Katawa Shoujo. I always forget the difference between shoujo and shonen. I know I've confused the two. I know shonen is like action, like Shonen Jump. You know, like all the like action story, I think. But shoujo, is that like romantic? I think. Katawa Shoujo. Okay, I search it up, and the first thing I see is a girl in like gym underwear. Goodness. Okay, nice. It looks nice. It looks nice. Very old school style of like anime. I'll definitely look into it. Shonen means boys, and shoujo means girl. What? Really? I did not know that. Okay, so like when they say like shonen or shoujo, are they just like telling which audience they're going for? Interesting. Katawa Shoujo is broken girls, about girls with this. Oh my gosh. Wow, I did not know that. That seems very interesting. I'm excited to learn about that. Wow, I'm interested. Shonen means it's for young boys, i.e. fighting, and showy. Got it. That makes sense. That makes more sense now that I think about it. Okay, let's see here. But yeah, a lot of great collab games. I'm trying to think back on like collab game. Marbles on Stream. That's not a Steam game, is it? That's just like a web game. We could do Marbles on Stream because I've always wanted to do it, but it was obvious that it was not gonna work because it was way too laggy. But I think now maybe we'll actually be able to do it. Marbles is on. It is on. What, really? I thought it was a web game. Ham is a shoujo. Also, wait, can I try something real quick? If you guys remember, when we had our old setup, whenever I would slam the desk or slam the PC, it would always lag. It would always just like freeze the camera. Let's do a quick test. I need you guys to make me angry. I need you guys to say something that just makes my blood boil. That makes me want to hit the table. Slam the PC, or no, slam the desk, sorry. So I need something that gives me a reason to hit the desk. Small shirt. Your form is a joke? No, what are you talking about? What are you, what? I trained for years. My form is optimal. I'm kidding. Okay. Well, hey, I mean, the camera's still on. Everything looks good. My desk is not okay. I'm sorry, desk. I'm sorry. But, no freezing. Nice. Theater won't give you money ever. That's true. I have accepted that. I'm not going into theater. I think musical theater is just for fun. Getting a job in like acting or theater or performance is very hard, so I'm not doing that. What the heck are these partial reps? They're long lengthened partials. They're good for hypertrophy. They work on the stretch mediated hypertrophy. What are you talking about? A to G or get off the rack. I always go A to G. I have the deepest squats you've ever seen. Actually, I have a story about that. Last night, Sundays are my leg days, if you guys aren't aware. And I have a hack squat machine at my gym. I don't have a pendulum squat. My dream, one of my gym dreams is to find a gym with a pendulum squat. I've never seen a pendulum squat in the wild in IRL. To be honest, I don't know if they even exist. I don't know if they're just like this like weird mythology or something. But I do hack squats. Unfortunately though, I'm a short king. I'm not like super short, but the machine I use for hack squats, it locks out of the bottom. Like I reach the bottom of the machine, like it stops at the bottom when I haven't even reached a full like squat yet. Like I haven't even fully stretched it or gone all the way to the bottom or a deep stretch yet. And to be honest, that's been like messing up my form, messing up my weight, messing up my my rhythm. But I learned something recently. My gym, they have these like foam bricks, these like foam yoga blocks. And what I did was I put a block on each pad, and then I like get into the pad. So what that does is it gives like extra height almost to the machine. So when I squat, when I go down, I don't reach the bottom. I can get a full stretch on my quad, a full deep squat without like the machine hitting the bottom, and then I can go up. And oh my god, it is a game changer. That stretch at the bottom, because that's where like the most growth happens. In that eccentric stretched position. But like for the longest time I couldn't get there because the machine just stopped before I could get all the way to the bottom. And I tried like changing foot placement or changing some like machine adjustments, nothing would work. But now that I did that, I can get a full deep stretch at the bottom and then push up without like locking out, and it feels amazing. And I think I broke my plateau on hack squats because of that. So yeah. I've never even heard of a pendulum squat. Basically, it's like the best version of a squat there ever is. The level of like for hypertrophy, for muscle growth, it goes from barbell squat to hack squat to a pendulum squat. Pendulum squat is like the top tier, SSS plus tier of a squat. It's just amazing. Short, 3'7". No, I'm at least 7'3". Why are you doing a hack squat? I'll help you get a full deep stretch. That is crazy. That's wow. You know what? I think I'm done with bodybuilding. I'm kidding. Hi, Monkey. Welcome in, Monkey. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday so far. Hope you're eating well, sleeping well, take care of yourself, and good to see you. Welcome in. How are you? We're talking about gym stuff, but originally we're gonna be talking about other stuff. I think we scared off Lucy. They're gone. Gosh, what do you... You guys scared them off. You scared off the new chatter. No, I'm kidding. That's fine. But welcome in, Monkey. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Good to see you. Let's go back to talking about games, video games. They're at 4chan in chat. No, Karma, how could you? They saw my tight-fitting shirt. No. They came in. We were talking about visual novels. Then they went out. Gosh. That's okay. That's okay. I remember it reminds me of what I used to do actually. When I like first discovered Twitch and before I found Toma, what I used to do is just go into like small communities and like talk for a bit and then leave. And I mean, I like talked, I like chatted for a bit, but then I like never show up again because I never like felt the urge to come back until I found Toma. And I think the only reason I came back was because my first stream there, I got gifted a sub from Toasty. You guys know Toasty. And after that, I felt like, oh my gosh, I have to return. I have to make the most of this like kindness. And then I kept doing that again and again. And now we are where we are today. Don't hack squats force you into the machine path instead of the body's normal squat path, preventing better lifts. It's just safer. So the thing with hack squats is the difference between hack squats and barbell squats is stability. And there's a really great video about this from this Mike Israetel on Renaissance Periodization. He made a great video comparing the pros and cons of barbell squats to hack squats. Hack squats, it's a machine. There's a hack squat machine. Basically, it's like a squat, except it's on like an angle. So, and there's like a back pad. So you have stability, and you can really just focus on the weight and the movement instead of trying to stay stable and balance yourself. BGM.
CheckMK is the best real-time monitoring software available.
No, I did not. Okay. Another ad, dude. I keep forgetting to get an ad blocker. Okay, let's hope there's not ads. Okay. But yeah, hack squats. Okay, I mean, you could still, like, have a normal squat path with hack squats. I mean, sure, it depends on your body and your, like, biomechanics, like how long your femur is, stuff like that. And I feel like every beginner should start off with barbell squats just to get used to their own body. But I feel like after, hack squats can be adjusted or can be made to fit most people. Panda? Dandy, what? Welcome in, Panda. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday so far. Hope you've been eating while sleeping while taking care of yourself. Hope you're doing well. Today, actually, we were talking about Steam games recently. I showed up my Steam category, and, Hamster, show Panda your sleeves. Nope. You should have clipped it. You should have clipped it, and then you should have showed him. Not for free. Not for free. For a singular bit, I will show armpit. That sounds terrible. But welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hi, I'm gaming. I'm not. I'm lying. You always seem to be active on Steam. Whenever I go on Steam, it's always you who's like online. But hope you're doing well. Today we were chatting about a bunch of different things. Right now we're talking about the gym. But oh gosh, monkey. Sleeve fetishes still exist. What if I don't want to show armpit? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, so Panda, quick story. This shirt, you see this shirt? It's a bit tight, honestly, a bit tight around the body. And a while back, I was reaching up to get something with the shirt, and unfortunately, I don't know if you can see, there's a hole. I ripped a hole and that hole it was huge. It was just like a huge tear. I reached up and I just heard, and I looked at it. I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to sew it myself. I didn't get it properly, of course. There's still a hole there, but there you are. Sheesh, I know, rip. Like a long sleeveless t-shirt. Yeah, sleeve fetish still exists. Oh my god, he's loading BGM without lagging. I know, it's crazy. Okay, found it. It was behind my UPS. Behind your UPS. Has anyone seen the pole rate switch on my mouse? The pole rate switch. Oh gosh, I've not done that. I ripped my pants. Unfortunate. I've seen some pretty funny videos where people, they do a squat too deep and then they rip their pants. I always make sure I wear like super baggy sweatpants whenever I train legs, for sure. For exactly that reason. Oh, when you get a hole on the armpit, people say you have a hidden love? What does that mean? What's old ladies' belief? I attract old ladies. I can know. SpongeBob. Yeah, yep. Yeah, so what are we talking about? We're talking about hack squats. Hack squats, I personally, they feel great on me. I mean, I'm not sure how they would like take it out of your bar path, because it is like a designed path, but you can still like squat on your own like foot placement or stability, or you can accommodate to your own thing. But I think hack squats are great for hypertrophy just because they take out the stability factor of squats. And the thing with squats is squats are like a full body movement. Honestly, they take so much of your like cardiovascular and endurance training and stuff like that. So it's so hard to reach like muscular failure on barbell squats, and that's why having stability there with the hack squats, with the pendulum squats, you can really like isolate the muscle. You know, it's not a endurance exercise, it's not a cardio exercise, it's a muscular exercise. So that's why I personally prefer hack squats over barbell squats. I don't do any barbell movements just for the fact that, you know, it's that extra stability requirement. I used to when I was like early on into lifting, and I think every early lifter should use barbells, but I think after you become like an intermediate lifter, after you've been lifting for a few years, switching to machines, switching to free weights, like dumbbells or other like easy bars, stuff like that, just to isolate the muscle more, probably would be better. I just started doing squats again. Apart from my legs, my traps and back part of my neck were sore too. Yes, yeah. I remember when I used to do barbell squats, I thought I like hurt my cervical spine because I always like put on my, I did high bar squats like on my traps, and I always felt like, gosh, having this like heavy weight just on my neck hurt so much. But I didn't want to use that like foam pad that people used on the bar, because for all high school guys, ew, whoever uses a foam pad or like gloves in the gym are weak and weak-minded. But it's whatever. I mean, do whatever you want in the gym, honestly. Do whatever you find fun, whatever feels the best for you. That's really what matters. But okay, enough of that. Let's talk more about games. Whatever keeps you going back in consistently. Oh yeah, that's exactly what you need. There is no right or wrong, like 100%. It's not black and white, you know? I am weak and proud to be here. You are strong and proud to be here. Everyone's strong in their own way. Everyone has their passions. Like, there are people who say, oh man, I haven't seen anyone as strong as you. And I tell them, like, no, I'm not strong. I just look strong. Because that's what I train for. Everyone, like, there are people, they're powerlifters who look like average people and yet are so much stronger than the vast majority of people. The reason I look big is because I train to look big. That's my goal. That's what I train for. So, I may look strong.
Served up however you like.
I'm not strong. I can assure you that. Well, it depends on what you consider strong. But, yeah, I train to be big. Other people train to be strong. Other people train to be good in certain sports. Other people train to be happy. So, you know, everyone's different. Are there workout games? Like Ring Fit? I think. Actually, let me see. I don't know. Workout games. You know what that reminds me of? I've seen some gyms where they have these like super fancy machines where every rep you do, there's like a screen on the machine. And it's like a game that you have to like control the slow part, and you're like on a race and you're like on a hill and you have to follow the hill of the movement. It's pretty cool. But workout games, I'm not sure. Other than I can think of like Ring Fit. Contests, how to be strong. That's That's a big question. Like on Steam. That sounds so fun. Yeah. So much fun. It's interesting. It's great for people who are new to the gym. For me, though, my, like, eccentric and concentric timing is adjusted to myself. So I wouldn't use those, but for anybody, like, that's kind of really fun. On Steam, I'm not sure. Let me actually switch it up. Let me look. Trying to see there's some like games that are like kind of like sports or make you active, but those are like VR only, right? Like Beat Saber or games where you move, and I don't have VR, so we can't do that. Okay, what the hell? I found this one what is this? There's this game called Love. You know what? I'm not gonna read it out. It is a hentai game. Never mind. Let's just say Love X something X Gym. And it's just like gym girls, but oh, that's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna bookmark that. No, I'm not just kidding. That's a very interesting game. You know, I only recently learned that Steam has very NSFW games on it. Like, I knew there was like lewd stuff on there, but to this extent is crazy. But yeah, I don't seem to be able to find. I can't find any like exercise specific games. What is this? Okay, no. Wild. What the hell is this? Opie Samurai? Never mind. Okay, don't. Anyway, let's go back. I'm gonna get away from here. I sent my friends to it. Oh, did you? Nice, amazing. Let me add you right now. Yes, by the way, if you guys want to share your Steam friend code, please, more friends the merrier. Feel free to. Let me copy that friend code. I'm sure Ham will use the Lethal Company mod that hooks up to his... No, I won't. No, I will not. The only Lethal Company mod I think I want to use are like the ones that change the skins of like either the boss, either the like characters or the like the enemies, or like add like silly things and nothing that like impacts the gameplay, but just things that would like make it like just like fun, make it more silly. Because my friends, they have this mod where like they have all the characters as like anime girls, so I'm like, that's a mod I get. Okay, add a friend, friend code. Alright, Ghost, friend code for a friend invite has been sent. But yeah, that's that. Anyway, Lethal Company, yippee. But let me see. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think there's any. What the heck is this? This is. Okay, there's like gym simulator.
Oh, hey, Sam.
No, there's no. I don't think there's any good exercise games here.
I thought I saw someone tinkering around earlier. Is it just a new heater?
Nope.
Oh, that's an ad. I thought that was in
You
Steam.
must run up your energy.
What the heck? Okay, dude. Oh, these all have timestamps and like bookmarks. Okay, sorry. Ha, ads. Imagine. Cannot be. Ads. Imagine. Minor spelling mistake. Okay, sorry. Okay, but there are a ton of collab games on Steam that would be super fun to play. I know there's that Among Us like not copy pasta, that like other version like was like it was a duck game. It was like a duck game version of Among Us. I forgot what it was called, but there's that I guess. And then there's of course like Fall Guys and like games on Epic that are for free. People sell them. But yeah, I'm excited to use Steam from now on. You know, the sad part too was on Steam you can't add friends or you can't send invites to friends if you have not spent money on Steam. So for the longest time I had to ask other people to send me invites or friend invites on Steam because I could not send it to anyone because I didn't spend anything. But now that I bought Lethal Company, I can finally send invites to others, which is awesome, which is great. Now, before I continue, I do want to make sure everyone is on the same page about something. So, I hope you're all aware about what's happening this Friday. I do want to bring it up one more time, just in case anyone is not fully aware. I did not know that was a thing. Yeah, me neither, I guess. Until I tried sending a friend invite, and it said, oh, you have to spend at least $5 before you can invite friends to, or like, have friends. Even having friends is a transaction now. But no. One thing I do want to get clear. This Friday, if you guys don't know what is happening this Friday, then let me fill you in. Not like that. But this Friday, we will be having our Twitch affiliate anniversary celebration stream. So many words. So this Friday will be a longer stream, and we'll be doing some games. We'll be doing some collab games. We'll be playing with the company, and we'll just be celebrating, you know, Twitch affiliate. Last year we reached Twitch affiliate. Was it last year? Maybe a while back. Yes. But last year we reached Twitch affiliate, and now we're celebrating the anniversary of that. So it's nothing huge. I do have bigger celebrations happening later on in the year, so I don't want to do too much for that, but it will be a fun day. It will be a more eventful day than usual. It'll be a longer stream than usual. It might start earlier, I think, or it might just go later than usual. It'll probably just like run later than normally, but it'll be fun. I'll probably have like some stuff up on stream. I'll probably have some additions. Friday doesn't exist. What do you mean Friday doesn't exist? Friday's real, right? Oh gosh. It's like Groundhog Day. Every day just repeats. What would you do in that kind of situation? If you guys were in like a repeating day situation where every time you woke up, it was the same day again and again and again, and you relived it again and again and again, what would you do? Like, how would you live that day? Because I've seen a lot of like movies or books based on that, like that scenario where the day repeats, and people they go crazy, they do wild things, they try like scary things to see what happens, but no matter what they do, even if they die, they wake up and the day repeats. And it's an interesting concept, honestly, because I've thought about it. I've thought about what I would do in that kind of situation, and you know, some things are good, some things are bad. Of course, because it's basically like you're just free to roam. But what if like one day you do something, or like one time when the day repeats, you do awful things, you do terrible things, and then the day doesn't repeat, like you just keep living, and now the timeline where you have done those terrible awful things is the real timeline. So it's pretty it's an interesting concept, right? Repeating day. I think it's called Groundhog Day. I'm not sure if that's the correct term, but it's some sort of like just repeating life scenario. All right. What was I looking at? There's just one thing I was looking at. I did not know visual novels could be this interesting. I don't play many dating sims, to be honest, because there is a difference between visual novels and dating sims. Because I'm looking at like just like feature discovery on Steam right now, and it's showing me visual novels and dating sims, but there is a difference. I know there is a difference, but what exactly is that difference? You know, honestly, we do have like half an hour or so left of stream. We could like open up a game on Steam and play a bit of it, or look through it, maybe. You guys want to play Garfield Kart? Because I'm looking at these, and these are all like indie games I've already finished. But then there's a few that I haven't played much of. I'm looking at Garfield Kart, and I'm like, could play it. Could play it. Play what? Garfield Kart. Because I'm trying to see if there's any like single player games here that I could play. And there's like Stardew Valley. But I think I want to commit like a bigger stream to Stardew Valley because I've never played it before. And then looking here, there's Garfield Kart, which is a pretty interesting game. So maybe we should do that for a bit. I think we should, because honestly, now that, to be honest, now that I have the ability to play games, I feel like I want to make up on lost time. I feel like it's because it's kind of like when the lockdown happened, the pandemic happened, and everyone was stuck inside for so long and didn't get to do anything. And then once they came out of the lockdown and they had like the ability to do stuff, people felt like they had to make up for all that lost time by doing everything. And that's how I feel right now. I feel like now that I can play these games on stream without lagging and stuff, I kind of want to. Like I feel the urge to play all these Steam games. But you know what? You know what we should play? Maybe like Tetria or something. I don't know. Oh gosh. But Mondays are chatting streams. Oh, I can't drift from the path. I kind of want to though. But you know what? No. I won't. I'll resist for now. I'll resist. But there's one thing I want to show you guys. Where was it? Okay, I showed you guys that. Man, I forgot. I'm scrolling through my like gallery right now, and last year when I graduated, something funny was, you know how they take graduation photos, right? They do this thing where when you graduate, you can bring one prop with you, and I remember everyone was like wanting to bring their pet or like another person and just call it like, oh yeah, it's just my prop. But obviously nobody was allowed to do that. So usually people would bring like instruments or like toys or stuff like that was close to them. For me, I remember this was something that a lot of people found funny. For my like prop that I brought for photos, I brought a dumbbell. I brought a 25-pound dumbbell to the photo booth, and I remember on that day I actually wore my compression shirt because they were going to give us a robe to wear anyway, so it'd cover up anything you were wearing. So I just thought, okay, I'll wear a compression shirt. Nice. It was very silly. And every time people were like, oh, so what prop are you going to bring? You have like an instrument or a toy? And I was like, I'm going to bring a dumbbell. And they're like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. That's what I'm going to live by. That's going to immortalize me for years on end. I'm going to look back like decades later and think, gosh, I could only curl a 25, like stuff like that. But it was fun. It was a good time. I'm trying to see here what else I can chat about. Like I mentioned, Friday is the affiliate anniversary stream, but bigger things are happening later in the year. And so I'm trying to think, because April 26th, you guys know we have the birthday like celebration, mini subathon kind of thing like that. But then sometime, I think it was in August, is also our stream anniversary. So I think the first day I ever streamed was August something. I have it written down somewhere, but it was like early August was our first ever stream, like 2 years ago, ish, almost 2 years ago. God, it's been a while. So we're gonna be doing something big for that, but I don't know what to do for that yet, because all my plans right now, everything that I've like been working towards is for the April celebration. So then after that, what do I do for August? Gosh, I have been pondering about that recently. Should have brought a whole barbell. You know, maybe, but I don't think a barbell would fit in the frame of the photo, because they had to be like up close and personal shots. And yeah, if I brought just a barbell and started doing deadlifts on the photo booth floor, they probably would not be very fond of that. Or I could just like have it next to me, like oh yeah, you know, this is my bae, Barbella. She's great. She's rock hard. Goodness. She's smooth. Her skin shines like metal. She's great. But yeah, Barbella, Dumbbella, mwah, beauties. That's who I go to the gym for. I've always seen these videos of like gym enemies or gym crushes, and it's so silly. Timestamp. Eto. Blah. Oh, I'm so tired. I've like expended all my energy today from the frisbee. I was sweating. I was sweating after. And I don't sweat often. I know that's why a lot of people say you shouldn't judge a person's effort based on how much they sweat. And you can, but not to an extent, because a lot of people sweat differently, right? 1 hour. It is not an hour. It is 1:37 timestamp wise. But a lot of people sweat differently. Like some people sweat more than others if they tried or exercised the exact same. For me, I don't sweat too often. I'm not a sweaty guy. I'm a sweaty gamer, not a sweaty guy in general. So I can work out, I can exercise, and yeah, I can get like moist. I'm pretty common. I normally get moist quite often, but I don't get sweaty. Like I don't get stains in my armpits, or like I don't like, you can't visibly see the liquid on my face or even pouring down my face. I have some friends who, God, they run 1 lap and they're just melting. Or you can like see water dripping down their face, and I'm like, damn, gosh, that must not be comfortable. For me, I don't sweat too much, just because I guess that's how I was built. Built different. But do you guys sweat a lot? Because I usually don't sweat a lot, but that's why I brought up today with the frisbee. This was one of the few times where I was sweating. My shirt was stained. I was like on the floor. My head was pulsating. I don't know if you guys ever get that feeling after you do a workout or after you do like a big exercise or you play a game and then you sit down, you feel like blood rushing to your head and your head is pulsating and you feel like your eyes are watering. It's a weird feeling. I don't sweat much. I can make you sweat much more if you'd like. Yes sir, proper form for running. Yeah, proper form. I'm bad with running. Running scares me because I always try to keep a good pace, but whenever I run, I always get that like pain in like my shin, right? In like the front of my like tibia, fibula, like the tibialis, stuff like that. And I always worry because I've heard so many stories of like shin splints and people getting injured there. So whenever I run and I get like pain in my shin, I always like try and be careful because I don't want shin splints. But that's why I also train my like shin, or I don't train my shin. I train the anterior tibialis muscle by doing like reverse calf raises, almost, or like toe raises. Sounds more like heat stroke. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't know what heat stroke feels like. I think that's normal. Try holding your breath hard. I wouldn't try holding your breath. Something my teacher tells me, my gym teacher, she says to, whenever you're like out of breath, to put your hands on your head, because what that does, it like unlocks your like chest and you can take deeper breaths and like don't slouch, don't lay down, don't instantly go to cold weather. Like put your hands on your head, put your back against the wall if you need to sit down, and just like take a deep breath, or even just like walk a few laps to adjust back down to normal temperature. Or put your hands on your knees and breathe. You can put on your knees, but you shouldn't like curl over, because then it's a bit harder to breathe. Your core isn't compressed. Compressed is an interesting word. Yeah, it opens up your airways. Exactly, opens up the airways. That's the correct terminology for it. I gotta learn better terminology. Also, I don't know if I said it earlier, because I was busy showing off my armpits, but Karma, thank you for the 69 bits specifically. Nice, thank you. But yeah, I remember back in high school when we used to do our like fitness tests, you know, stuff like the beep test or like those like military grade. And to be honest, those aren't great because the standards are like from the 1980s. But we used to have like fitness tests, like beep tests, like how many push-ups can you do in a row, how many sit-ups in like a minute, like a 12-minute run, how many laps can you do, you know, like the beep pacer test. And then we used to do stuff like, there was this one like agility test where there was like a beanbag you were in a close distance. You just sprint, get a beanbag, come back, put it on the floor, sprint, get another beanbag, come back, and keep running and see how fast you would do that. And then there's like grip test and like flexibility, stuff like that. But I remember those fitness tests were always so whack for me. I hated them because I don't train for like specifically those kind of standard fitness assessments. I trained for other purposes. But I always did decently well on them. I still try to stay active. I still walk a lot. I still play sports, but I'm not like cardiovascularly fit at all, I'd say. Slides the 69 points into your that's wild. That's a wild message. All right. Either way, love to play more games. Also, do they have like I need to check something. I'm just wondering if they have this on Steam. Let me check real quick. Oh, yes. I can also talk about the games on my wish list, because I do save a lot of games on my wish list that I don't play, but I want to play. Could you run a 5K? Yes, I think I could, honestly, because it was on its after the pandemic, after I started getting into fitness, I live near like a really, really good running path. I always see people running there like in the summer, often every morning, and there was one part of my life where I thought, okay, before I like got into bodybuilding, I thought I should be healthy. I should start running. So I started running around that like pathway. It's like a dedicated running pathway, and there were other people running there. It was great, and I forget the exact length, but I remember there was one time where I ran like it was 2 or 3K, and I did it pretty well. And I think now that I'm me, I could do a 5K. Probably not well, probably not fast, but I could do it. But yes, there are quite a few games, 16 to be exact, on my wish list. And there's a lot. Most of them are like indie games, you know, idle, visual novels. There's this one called Such Art Creative Space, which is like a 3D like painting game, really interesting. But yeah, most of these are like indie. There's this Deepest Sword, I think, which Panda played before. It's where you like plunge your rod into a dragon. But there's a lot of like cool. There's like a lot of indie games. There's some like mini horror games. Then there's some visual novels. There's this one game called Purgatory, but it's like a cat, it's like purr, like a purr cat. Oh, then there's this other game. I don't know if you guys have seen it. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I think this was like a gag game that came out that a friend recommended to me that I never got to play. But I think I want to play this on stream. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I think it's like Clue. You guys have heard of Clue before? It's like whodunit, kind of like you find the killer, but yeah, plunge your rod, yeah, your sword. It's like you have a sword and you stab a dragon. It's interesting. Same. I could finish, but it wouldn't look pretty. Yeah, I always finish, but it's always a messy finish. Goodness, sorry. What's the point of bodybuilding? It's different for everyone. That's a big question. For me personally, it gives me confidence. I enjoy weightlifting. I enjoy doing things in a smart way to get a specific result. I want to see what my body's capable of. I want to like reach my natural limits, and it's a very like easy way to see progress. You know, humans, we crave progress. We crave improvement at things, whether that be video games, sports, like achievements in something. We always crave to get better at anything. But bodybuilding specifically, it's a very easy way because you can track yourself getting stronger. You can track yourself getting bigger, more heavier. You can compete in bodybuilding competitions to see just how much you've built. And that's like some sort of progress there, but it's also just, it's healthy. If you're not taking steroids and if you're not like overexerting yourself, bodybuilding and exercising is healthy. You know, I'm not the type of guy who works out, so I think if it wasn't for bodybuilding, I wouldn't go to the gym at all. Not even for like to be healthy. So I think bodybuilding is beneficial for me personally, but I mean, it's just, there's a lot of reasons. It's an official set game. It's official. I remember that. Didn't it come out on like April 31st or something? 31st March. Oh, yeah. Or basically came out April 1st. April Fools. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, that's really funny. I should play that, but I never got a chance to. Was that friend Ajon? Unfortunately not. That friend was not Ajon. But what is it towards? What are you progressing towards? I mean, there's not like a huge goal. I guess for me, my goal is to compete, probably to win a bodybuilding competition. But after that, I mean, your goals always shift in anything. Once you reach a goal, you can't just stop. You have to choose a new goal. And you have to have like overarching goals, then smaller sub goals. It's the whole thing. For me, the goal is to just get as big as I possibly can. And right now, that's the goal. But eventually, once I like plateau, once I reach my natural genetic limit, the goal will shift into getting stronger, or to get more flexible, or to run faster, or to run a 5K in a shorter amount of time, or to like be able to do the splits. Like, our goals are always changing. For right now, this current moment right now, my goal is to get as much muscle as possible. If that means getting fatter, if that means losing my abs, if that means not being super aesthetic so I can gain as much muscle as possible, then that's fine. But right now, priority goal, as much lean mass as possible. I over-tightened a screw, and now some buns are stuck. No! Is this still about your mouse? Since when were mouses so complicated? Goodness. Everyone, hope you all are doing nutastic today. Welcome in Rock. Today is a very nutastic day. A nutacular day, you could say. And I hope you're also doing very nutty today. Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday so far. Hope you've been eating well, sleeping well, taking care of yourself. Thank you for dropping by. We'll be chatting for about 15 or 20 or so more minutes, and I hope you can enjoy your stay. Tesla wants to get into the 1,000 pound club. Yes. So, God, I love it whenever I see like tweets about people going to the gym or exercising or stuff like that, because it's amazing. The thing is, when people say the 1,000 club or 1,000 pound club, what they're referring to is SBD, squat, bench, and deadlift. And the thing is, I don't do any of that. I don't squat by SBD, squat, bench, deadlift. We're talking about barbell versions. Barbell bench, deadlift with a barbell, squatting with a barbell. I don't use barbells because my goal isn't to get as strong as possible. My goal isn't to like powerlift, right? But anyone who has that goal, like for example, having a goal to get into the 1,000 pound club, having a goal to bench 225 by this time, you know, of the year, or to do anything, those goals help us. So that's amazing for Tazzle. I wish him luck. He's run a full 42K marathon and wants to do another. What? I did not know that. Tazzle's run a full marathon. That's cool. I hope one day I can do like a half marathon. Maybe I'll do a full marathon. I don't really want to, honestly. But I had this teacher I think a couple of years ago actually. She was like a marathon runner. She had done multiple marathons. She was part of the New York City Marathon, and she's done like multiple 42K kilometer marathons, and she was so impressive. Like, she had that like marathon build, like that like athletic build, and she talked to us often about her experience like as a marathon runner, and it was super interesting. Like the stuff they do, the mindset, like the stuff that goes on when they're like on that last stretch of running, like what gets them through, what keeps them running, right? How they train, what they eat. It's actually quite interesting to see how different people in different sports, how they train, how they think, what they do, because it's so specialized, it's so unique to them, and you can learn a lot from people. You really can. And I think that's something a lot of people should do in their life, is always learn. I feel like eventually when people feel like they're at a good point, they stop learning. They stop like accepting new information, stop being the student. And I feel like people who have the mindset of like, I can always learn, I can always improve, I can always discover something new, I can always be a student. I think those people are the people who can succeed more or be more knowledgeable, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to sound wise and it's not working. But he wants to do another. That's great for him. I've never exercised. Okay, that's not true. You can't just say I've never exercised ever, because exercise is subjective. Exercise can be anything. Exercise can be dancing. It can be singing. It could be like going to the gym. It could be playing sports. It could be swimming. It could be anything. Even if you don't look at it as exercise, it could be, and it probably is. You know who David Goggins? Do I know who David Goggins is? Is it a full marathon 26K? I think it's 42. But do I know who David Goggins is? The stay hard guy himself, the carry the boats. Who's gonna carry the logs? You don't know me, son. If you don't, oh, BGM. Okay. But yeah, I remember in middle school and especially in high school, people used to scream like, "You don't know me, son," while they were benching. Who's gonna carry the boats? And I love his catchphrase, especially "Stay hard," and I use that catchphrase quite often. And I stay hard. Yep, I'm always hard. Anyway, I love David Goggins. He's cool. He's pretty like tough. I don't completely like 100% like vibe with him, but I do like love how tough he is. Have you seen Yowamushi Pedal? I have not. Is that an anime? Let me search it up right now. Let me see what it is. Yowamushi. Okay, so yeah, this is like anime, right? Or manga. It's cool. It's like a biking anime. Dude, I love sports anime. I need to watch more. I love anime where it's like, okay, to a degree. I'm not the biggest fan of anime that like shows sports and stuff as in like superpowers. Like they go to do a basketball throw and flashing lights and like amazing special skills, Z move, mega transform into like, you know, that's not my kind of like go-to. But I do love animes that are like sports related, that show the grind, that show like the training and the effort and the real world problems and the losses of fighting, of like sports. Something that comes to mind is like Hajime no Ippo, like the boxing anime, or like Kengan Ashura is another one. And another like sports anime, like Blue Lock, right? Stuff like that, where I know Blue Lock is kind of a weird example, but it has good messages in it, like egoism and stuff like that. But I love like sports animes and stuff that really shows you the grind behind like getting to somewhere. Even there's this one anime, I think it's called Blue Period. It's like a painting art anime, and originally I thought I would enjoy it because I thought it was gonna be too slow, but in that anime, Blue Period, it showed the story of this one guy to become like a professional artist and discover his talent and like get accepted to an art school. And it wasn't easy because he got sick over stress, he got rashes, he passed out. Like he went through all this struggle like doing art, and I never realized that before, how much something can mean to someone, to the point where they get sick, to the point where they get rashes, to the point where they pass out, to the point where they throw up. Like that kind of, it really resonated with me, to be honest. It was very interesting. But yeah, sorry, I went on a tangent there. The protagonist's motivation when he needs to give 150% to win a bike race is 2D waifu and starts singing her opening. I need to watch this. That's amazing. That's so cool. Yeah, remember what you're fighting for. I love these memes where it's like people are in a war and like, remember what you're fighting for, and it's like just pictures of an anime waifu. Gosh. Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own motives and things that keep them going. If it's an anime waifu, so be it. As long as it keeps them going, as long as it keeps them being better and staying consistent and staying relentless, then you know, it's completely fine. Why is this music so slow? There we go. Okay, but that's so cool. I've always enjoyed learning new things. It's always a joy. Stay hard. Well, I meant I've intentionally exercised. I've never intentionally exercised. Wow. I mean, as long as you do things that you don't see as exercise but still keep you active, then I guess that's fine. But I mean, you should try, because if you look at it as like exercise bad, exercise means struggle and being hurt and being exhausted and sweaty, then of course you're not going to do it. But if you think of it as like, oh, I'm just going swimming with friends, or I'm just like, oh, I'm playing a sport with my pals, or I'm going to play racquetball with my friends, then it doesn't. If you see if you like give exercise a negative connotation, and you think of it as like bad and sweaty and painful and unfun, then of course you're not gonna exercise. But if you like put a label of exercise on like all sports and all hangouts and all greetings, then that can become an unhealthy connotation. But no, I guess it's just like a perspective thing. Anyone watch the Super Bowl? I did not. I watched a powerlifting meet. There was a powerlifting meet recently that happened like very similar time to the Super Bowl. But I've heard some news about the Super Bowl. I've heard it. Have you read Windbreaker? I have not, unfortunately. I think it ain't like that. Ashita no Joe. Ooh, Megalobox is good. Bakuman? Not heard that one, but it sounds similar to something I've... Oh, I recognize this, yeah. I thought it was Bakugan. I did watch that. Wii Sports Music, fitting. Very fitting. That's exactly why I scrolled to it. Racquetball, where? With you. You're the racquetball friend over here. If you ever spent hours on an elliptical and you think of it as exercise, Keep doing that stuff, Ghost. Keep posting your exercise. Keep posting those amazing foods. Also, can I take a moment to talk about Ghost's food choices? Because God, Ghost, the stuff you eat, how are you so lucky? It's all so beautiful and good and tasty looking. Ugh, I want to reply to it, but I always forget. So I'm going to reply right now. Okay, those protein Rice Krispies, amazing. So good. Also, I bet the Fruity Pebbles thing tasted amazing. By the way, I finished the Fruity Pebbles protein powder a while ago, actually, and it was good. Also, those donuts, amazing. Quick question, is that donut on the bottom right, is that a donut or is that a croissant? Is that a cronut? Because that looks like a cronut, because it's like shaped like a hexagon, but it looks really good. God, I love donuts. But I know they're like super unhealthy. But God, they look good. Is that, and there's like KBBQ, it's like where you cook your own meat. Ah, I want to do that. I'm hoping to do that when I go to America for Offkai. It looks so cool. God, I never eat out. Oh, Fruity Pebbles be good. I'm sure it is. Yeah, it's amazing. Salad is great. Croissant witch is great. Juicy supple thighs. Can't go wrong. But yeah, I mean the stuff in this like yummy food stuff, it makes my stomach grumble. Even now, my stomach is grumbling because I missed breakfast today, unfortunately. I woke up late, so I missed breakfast, but... Also, Karma, what are these nudes? Why are you sending your nudes in the public, server? Also, that's really cute. Those noodles are so straight. And then the meatballs. Did you, like, mean to make them into a face? That's pretty silly. Question mark. Oh, that. Yeah, they're so, like... Why are they all just aligned with each other? Let Karma cook. He's cooking! He's sending nudes in the channel called Send Nudes. That's all I'm saying. I'm, like, scrolling up right now on the food channel. That's it. It's... Oh, God. Sausage balls! Ghost, can you give me some of your balls that are made of meat? I want your sausage balls. God, they look amazing. They look so perfectly tanned. Oh, man. I want meat in my mouth. Ah. Gosh. I lined them one by one because I wanted to have order. Who does that? What kind of madman aligns their noodles one by one? Order? You've caused chaos. That's like neutral evil. Chaotic evil. Chaotic neutral. God. But yeah, the stuff here is amazing. God, now I'm hungry. Okay, I'm done. No more looking at food. Ah, stay away from me. You're bad for me. Gosh. Okay. The whole plate was like 3 buy stuff, literally. So I ended up serving me another plate. I can bet. Who does that though? Noodle by noodle. They must have been cold after that. Jeez. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I want spaghetti and meatballs. I want to have meat in my mouth so badly. Okay, but gosh. Pardon me. I think it is getting late. It's about time we wrap it up for the day. What do you guys say? What do you guys think? How was today? Fun? Did you guys enjoy yourselves? I hope you did. I hope you did, because I did. So, let's see who's alive, shall we? Let's see who is alive and kicking right now. Fun as always. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. That's all I wish for, really. Is just that, because at the end of the day, I gotta be entertaining, but also happy, and keeping a balance between that is the tough part of being a streamer. Of like making sure you're not just like on your own, like to realize like, hey, you are live. There are people watching. You have to give them something to watch, but also like be yourself, right? Blue and Moppy. Ooh, I see. Moppy is live. I haven't rated Moppy in a while. I haven't rated Blue in a while. Let me see who's live. Ark is live. You could rate Ark. You could rate Ark actually. We haven't rated him in a while. Oh, he's doing mental health magic today. That's cool. Ame, Charlotte's Web. What is Moppy playing right now? DSDVT. What is DSDVT? Oh wait, no, that's Moppy. I thought that was the game kind of. Metro Last Light. Mooga's live. Blue. Ooh. Oh gosh, there's a lot of good options today, guys. Because Hamster Gaming Raph, he's streaming today, and I haven't rated them in a while. I think actually, I kind of want to rate Raph. Okay, we have some options here today. Deadshot Dead, VTuber, yes, yeah. I always forget to that, but it's always a man. Fan gaming, nice. Okay, so the choices for today are, oh god, dude, okay. Right now, I think it's between Raph, Hamster Gaming. Him and his wife are doing a claim sale before doing some gaming. Very cool. We haven't rated them in a long time. I haven't honestly watched their streams in a long time. Or Arkhand. He's doing mental health magic, just chatting. Great guy. He's rated us before. He's talked to us. Really, really fun person. Both amazing people. Both really friendly, really great guys. So, Hamster Gaming or Arco. If you guys have a preference, feel free to share. Ham? Oh. Ham Gaming. Nice. Yes, Ham Gaming. I think the last time we rated them, which was our first time rating them, was also during a claim sale night. So that's pretty cool. Ham? Alright. Then it's been decided. Tonight we will be rating Hamster Gaming. Oh, okay. And I guess let's make a raid message, shall we? But before then, let me switch over to our ending BGM. I actually got a new one, a new ending BGM. It's a really like soft, cozy music that I found recently that I thought would be nice for our outro BGM. This is an ad. It's not the ending BGM. This is still an ad. Okay. But without further ado, thank you all so much for being here tonight. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Ghost, for the 13 months again. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you, Karma, for the 69 bits. Nice. Oh gosh. Bye now. Inventory is moving quickly. Hamster raid. That's funny. That's cool. It's fixed. My mouse works. Let's go. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear it. Well done. Thanks for stream time. Lubbers, lubbers, lubbers. I lubbers you more. However much you lubbers me, I lubbers you double. Okay, let me edit that raid message just a bit. Because right now they're having a claim sale, so it's not really buying, but I'm gonna edit that just a bit. Give me 1 second. Just a bit. Okay. Alright, well, here is the raid message for tonight. Actually, you know what? I think that's a bit... Here, that one, that second one. The second one is better. Or even the first one doesn't matter. But, let me, make another version of that real quick. Ah, the scroll wheel is so smooth. We love to see it. We love to see it. And there is another raid message version of it. Alright. But, without further ado, thank you so much for being here, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope... Actually, remember, quick reminder before we raid, but let me start the raid real quick. Raid. What else is smooth? A lot of things, but one friendly reminder, this Friday we will be having our affiliate anniversary celebration stream, and it'll be a really fun stream. We're playing Lethal Company for the first time on stream. You can get my live reaction to being a newbie to that. It'll be really fun. It'll be a great day, so I hope you can come by, even for just a bit on that day, and I hope to see you there. But yeah, this Friday, the 16th. Hope to see you there. And until then, I wish you all a wonderful week. Thank you again so much for being here. Thank you so much, Rock. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, Karma. Thank you, Panda. Thank you, Monkey. Thank you... Oh gosh, Karma, thank you so much for the singular bit. For just a bit. For just a bit. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dingus. Thank you, Lucy Familiar. Thank you... Oh, I'm probably forgetting someone. I apologize if I do forget anyone. But thank you all so much for being here tonight. Send Raph some love. Him and his wife are doing a great thing. They run a great business. And I hope to see you again on Friday. Until next time, this is Hamster637 signing off. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. 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 Mwah, 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 mwah.